All right, I have a little setup. I'm on my way home from work. So I figured, let me pop on and maybe share. Excuse me. First of all, why is it snow? I felt some snow. I knew it looked strange this morning. I didn't watch no TV, so I didn't know we was getting snow. Okay, so here I am on my way home in the snow. Let's talk about music this afternoon. How about the radio is straight garbage? How about the radio is straight garbage? Like, I can't find one song to listen to. Alright, we don't listen to no Howard Stern. Even though it's not a stop sign, you still have to stop because, that's that. Speaking of driving, I want to talk about how I pretty much forced my daddy into letting me drive his car. Ooh-wee. It was a snowy day. I forget this car was blue. It was one of them old school cars. I cannot remember. You know what? Forget that. This is where I need to go. How about it was always an experience to go visit my grandparents, my aunties, because my daddy had a Jeep. And we sat in the back, no seats, and we listened to WXRT or something, some other type of station. It wasn't no black station, okay? As we bumbled along in the back of the Jeep. And as an adult now, that was pretty damn selfish of him, which we enjoyed the ride, but that wasn't safe. That was not safe. Like, you had me bumbling along. And speaking of unsafe, he had a motorcycle. To this day, I do not like the sounds of motorcycles. Against my mother's wishes, he took me for a ride on his motorcycle on the expressway. And it was the scariest experience, one of the most scariest experiences ever. Man, thinking about all this, he was a little bit on the irresponsible side, like, woo, how you taking me on the expressway with no helmet? Like, I'm a baby. Which leads me to have to blow this horn. Light is green. I hate blowing the horns because people be getting in their feelings, but I mean, geez, I want to get home before the snow come down some more, So anyway, yeah, he was pretty irresponsible. How you gonna have your baby out here on a bike with no protection? Which now I can see why I made some of these choices in the men I have dealt with, because the first man that was supposed to love me didn't know how. I've cried my tears about it, so I'm over that part. But I guess, he loved me. I'm not making no excuses, okay? I needed a little more type of loving, okay? Period. That's just what it is. I mean, he dropped the ball. All right? Ain't no other way to say that. You dropped the ball, man. You dropped the ball. Because I'll tell you the story. It's not a happy story, but it is what it is. I remember the day he left, and I could remember crying my eyes out, and I'm just like, why are you leaving? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Why are you leaving? he didn't have an answer for me. He just left. I mean, I got a hug, whatever. We kept in touch after that, but you know, that was traumatizing. You know, why are you leaving? So that set the precedence with the men I would deal with, so to speak, which I really haven't dealt with. I've been in love maybe 3 times that I can recall. This last one was a doozy. Yeah, shit, it's probably only been 1 time actually, and that was with the last person I was with. That other stuff was, it was no true reciprocity, you know. Either dude liked me more than I liked him, or I liked him more than he liked me, and you know that never will work. I'm a true believer that the man should be head over heels over the woman, because we can love, but you interesting ones, you know, you a dog walk somebody, you know what I'm saying? Oh, she in love. Peon, you on your way, you know? So anyway, back to it. He was bogus. And I believe that's why he's having some of the suffering that he's dealing with now, because here's the thing. You're going to get back what you put out, especially when you messing with children. Like, you know, let my mama tell it, I asked to come here. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that one out. But I believe there's some truth in it. But the thing was, I needed to be guided in this world. And if we talk about finances and all of that, I could be way farther than I am now had I had the right direction, you know, from, I believe, my dad being in my life. So bring it up to speed today. I can respect him, but I don't wish to really deal with him, because I don't know you, and you left me, and you know, I don't even think a sorry would do, because it's done. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know you. Who are you? You know, I know you from my memories as a child, but as a grown woman, I'm talking starting when I feel like I needed you the most, your ass bounced. You know, right at that cusp, you know, when a daughter needs her dad. You know what I'm saying? So, in my perspective, because the thing about that too is, what if he had died? You know, I can't place blame if you passed away, you know, but I don't know. I just can't. I'm good. I hope all is well with him, you know, but anyway, because of that, you know, again, salt food for refuge. You know, what's that song? If you don't touch me, somebody gonna touch me. If you don't love me, somebody gonna love me. If you don't if my emotional needs aren't met, this food gonna solve it, right? Which is a lie, you know. But I've been it's been an addiction. That's why I'm saying, people with all this, I can't tell you guys how many times I done bit my tongue with people telling me how I should go about and what I should. Shooting me, okay? Like, dude, again, if you haven't been in these shoes, you ain't in no position to call on it, you know. Like, again, I'm not the 600-pound life where I'm just sitting. They got some real deep issues, you know. You know, what can you do? You know, what can you do? Ooh, that's close, bro. Wow, it's nasty out here. Yeah, so fathers, it matters. You matter. Okay? How about that? That's the message. Fathers, you matter. put your goof ass in your child's life because it affects them. I mean, now if you rock gut, and he, in my opinion, he wasn't rock gut. You know, he was decent. And you know, if you halfway decent, get in your fucking kid's life, man. Like, seriously. And don't wait till they fully grown. Like, I'm grown. I'm not just grown. I'm grown. Like, we done, son. It's done. Maybe next lifetime. You know, it's a wrap. Because as a full adult, I don't know if I would like the person that you are, because I don't have no respect. I'm respecting a man that left his family. You know, that's your father. Yeah. Okay, what does that mean? He left me high and dry. He left me out here to these wolves. I've been fighting these damn wolves with no damn daddy. Nah, cool. Ain't even about no forgiveness. It's about I'm cool. Okay, because you can't come back from that. Ooh, my arm itching. You can't come back from that. It's done. Seize the moment. Carpe diem. Seize the moment, the day, or whatever it is. Because you can't get it back. And, you know, what is it? You know, I don't need that energy around me. He has all these other kids, you know. We not cool because, you know, that shit hurt my mama. And, of course, I'm finna ride out for her. You know, and on top of that, even before I had made that choice and unknowingly, I'm like, you know, like, what am I gaining here? You know, that's always my thing. What gain am I going to get out of this? You know, I'm really a drama-free person. Like, I'm very cool and chill. I don't want to hear about none of that. Like, I mind my business. That's one thing. I don't give a damn what's going on with your ass. I don't. I'm good with chilling, you know, chilling, and I really protect that, you know. And I'm not bitter. I have 2 baby fathers, okay. And I tell you this, I had my first at 27, the first time I ever got pregnant, ever. And I wasn't no, I better chill. I wasn't no prayer book, okay? So I'm like, well, this meant to be. Ain't no way this not meant to be. And I'm so glad I had my baby. I mean, she interesting now, but she grown. She's a young adult, but she's still grown, and I've raised a child, you know. But these kids don't ask to come here. I lost my train of thought. Oh, I was 27 when I had her, so it wasn't a point of I'm gonna get rid of her or anything like that. But she came through on what you call them, summer night flings, okay. I had my last season, I don't even want to say caught up, because again, I adore this child, this young lady now, you know. But I got popped, and this one I'm gonna keep it clean, because I know my baby watches these videos. So I'm gonna just say this again, that spirit of not taking responsibility and immaturity is what, you know, happened with that. And I knew that I had to put on my big girl panties, literally. Big girl panties, literally, and go on and do what I had to do. So she really turned my life around as far as my maturity level in, like, I need to get serious, because, you know, I need to make sure she's straight. And you know, what the enemy might plan for bad, the Most High always has for good. So, again, I'm thankful for my baby, but this does tie back into, I feel like had I had my father's influence, I wouldn't even been out there like that, doing those summer flings. You know, I would have thought, and I can't really say I didn't think of myself. I'm a hot girl. I was a hot girl. I'm a bedroom bully. No. I'm just kidding. And I'm not high natured or anything like that, but I just saying I did what I wanted to do. That is the better way to say it. Ooh, let me say it that way. I did what I wanted to do. Nobody forced me. It may have been some forcing on my end, but nobody forced me. I was always treated in high regards in that aspect, and you know what I'm talking about. But if I go, I don't care to go any deeper. It's not serving me. It is what it is. You know, I've already burnt that list. You know, the infamous list we all probably have, the majority of us. Okay, that list is burnt. But yeah, so let me go ahead and end this because I do need to get focused. I'm sliding. I done already almost hit 2 cars chit-chatting, so I'm putting this sucker close. I'm being a little irresponsible, and I'm an old lady now, so you know I got to have my full senses in motion. So I'm gonna end this with, don't be a punk ass dad. If you lay with the lady and you popped her off, or y'all popped it off, or whatever it is, you need to kick in, and not just monetarily. If you don't know what to say, there's plenty books out here. It's nothing new under the sun. So there is a way. There's no excuses. This is a no excuses. Because at the end of the day, if you didn't love yourself, you should have learned how. Because I can speak to this because I learned how to love myself through my baby. Yes, I did. All the way. I love myself inside and out, because once I see her, I see me. Okay, and I you know, like my mom said, you know, what did she say? And I've said I was getting off, but I feel like I should share this too. My mother kept us protected, and not in the way that you locked up in the house and you can't go out, but she dropped knowledge, okay? Bits and pieces. What's done? You can't spend the night. Why can't I spend the night? Because the heat of the night. Never knew what that shit mean until I got to have my own kids and as an adult. The heat of the night. Do you know what that means? That means it's going down. Okay? Folks get to sleeping and snoring, and folks get to going from room to room. And some of y'all mamas out here know that too. You know your child had been touched on. I don't understand. I can't. You know what? I'm not even speaking to the people that watch. This has nothing to even speak about because it's mental illness. I'm not speaking to the mentally ill. Because there's no way you in a household and you don't know your baby being touched on. Like, no. And, you know, again, she didn't let us go spend the night hanging out like that. It came later on, but our maturity was intact, whereas we could talk for ourselves and tell if anything went down. You know what I'm saying? And I have protected my daughter a few times. Like, literally. Like, guys, y'all can't believe this. But I'm vigilant, baby. What I always say, not on my watch. No, you won't be touching that one. Either. None of my babies. You won't be touching none of them. Okay? And that's because I was vigilant. And I remember what my mama said. No, ain't no damn spending the night out. Your ass can. Matter of fact, my daughter tell you, we stayed in the subsidized housing. Now, this little girl stayed on the same floor we stayed on. And I told her, you can go over there and party with her for her little birthday. When it's time to go to sleep, I need you at the door. And matter of fact, I'll be waiting for you at the door. Okay? Because no, you won't. It won't be me. If anything happens in that direction, you will not say my mama let me be out to the wolves. Okay? Because I know my mama didn't. Hell no. You looking the wrong way. We got some questions. What we doing? And here's the thing, doesn't matter. Better safe than sorry. And the one time that I spent the night out at a friend's house, some shit happened. That's a story for another time. But I'll just tell you this. It wasn't grown folks. Okay? And I'll say this part too. The things that happened, wait a minute. What's going on? It's a hole in the road. The things that went down as an adult, and I look back, those children were being abused. They were being abused and sexually abused, because it's no way they knew some of the things that they knew. And I'm going to leave it at that. So, with that being said, don't be a deadbeat dad. Don't be a deadbeat dad. Peace.